Hey everybody, this is a video on how to mix skin tones for people who aren't white, right? So, right out the bat, just take some cadmium red, it's cadmium red medium, yellow ochre, titanium white, ivory black. And just mix red and black. That's all you gotta do. It's getting a little bit purpley, so you want it to get away from this purpley, you want to just add a tinge of yellow. And that'll make it a little bit browner there. So we can basically just go down in value scale by adding more black. And we want to keep these rich. There used to be a color, I think I still have it here. See, this probably doesn't exist anymore. Indian red. You can see that. And for obvious reasons, I don't think they call it Indian red anymore. But basically, the purpose of that color is to get a really rich and warm dark, right? Because you don't want to just go straight black on anything really. You can go quite dark, but generally, even no matter how dark the situation is, in painting we tend to try to keep things a bit more rich. So in these darks, we don't want to go straight black. We want to have a really rich, dark chocolate brown. Yeah. All right, now to go up, I'm just going to take some yellow ochre. Basically match this color. And we're just going to start going up the value scale with yellow ochre. And this is where you can really, I'm just kind of shooting for the center here, you know. You can obviously warm this up more if you want by adding a little bit of red. And now I'm going to go to yellow just to try to make a little bit more dramatic difference here. Notice how this is getting green, right? Don't want green. Nothing wrong with aliens, but we want our skin tones to stay in that brown, rich, luscious, caramel colored, right? And caramel is kind of an orange, you know? So you can kind of imagine that you're building off of that orange color. Nice. Still no white. Really seeing how far I can push it up there. I think I'm going to end up with about the same. So we can go up, finally put in a little bit of white. And a little bit more white. See, now we're getting a little chalky. That's looking a little bit chalky. That's looking a little bit too yellow. So I'm going to come back and hit it with a little bit more yellow ochre. Anytime it starts going green, just come back with that red. Okay. And up we go, just adding more white as we go now. A good artist to look at would be Kehinde Wiley. I can put his name in the description. And he paints primarily African American men. But you can see in his paintings, his highlights, I mean, he's kind of playing up this whole Renaissance style, but his highlights are, you know, very bright white. So I think one thing when using these types of skin tones, don't be afraid in the highlights to really go as light as you normally would with a Caucasian person as well. So here's a quick, you know, I looked up for this little swatch of color, I actually looked up makeup colors, and I saw that they generally call it ethnic or multinational or whatever, but essentially it's just not white people, right? So not white people colors. And so I basically kind of based it off of these kind of ethnic skin tones, I guess you could say. These go a lot pinker in the top. You know, you can, of course, pinken things up just by taking a little bit more red. There's a million variations of this, you know. You can just play around with your subject, and yeah. So don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, and stay tuned. More videos to come. Thanks, guys.